Gabby Hartnett. Have you heard of him? Here's a picture. Catcher, 1922 through 1941. Chicago Cubs, 20 years. He made the Baseball Hall of Fame, and I have an issue with it. Ken Arzone here, Vista, California. I'm looking at Monday, September the 29th, 2025. Gabby Hartnett, good catcher, caught about 1,800 games in his career. Solid. During his era, it looked like he was one of the premier catchers of the league. But I'm looking at his stats. How did he make the Baseball Hall of Fame? He had one season, 100 or more RBIs. No seasons, 100 runs scored. His high in runs scored, 84. He didn't have a 200 hit season. His high in hits, 172. He didn't have 300 total base season. His high, no, he had one. Excuse me. 1930, he got 320 total bases. I want to be accurate. As far as batting 300, he did it six times in 20 years. But he ended up with 1,912 hits. Is that enough for the Baseball Hall of Fame? His career batting average, 297. Is that enough? He got 1,179 career RBIs in 20 years. Is that enough for the Hall of Fame? 867 career runs scored. Is that enough? 3,144 total bases. Is he worthy of the Baseball Hall of Fame? I don't see spectacular numbers. I see some good stats, good numbers. Let's go over at 1922. He's 21 years old. Comes up, Chicago Cubs. 31 games, 14 hits. Second year, 85 games, 268 average. Third year, 299 average. Fourth year, he starts playing more, 117 games, 289 average. See, nothing eye-popping. Fifth year, 93 games, 275 average. Sixth year, 294 average. His seventh year, 1928, he bats 302, but it was 120 games. All right, 300 batting average for a catcher. 57 RBIs. Not going to get it done for me. 1929, only 25 games, so nothing to look at there. 273 average. 1930, looks like his best year. He breaks out. 172 hits, 37 home runs. So the league, they look at a catcher hitting 37 homers, they go, whoa, 122 RBIs, his only 100 RBI season. One in 20 years. To me, if you want to make the Baseball Hall of Fame, you need 5 to 10 100 RBI seasons. Would you not agree with that? He only had one. So he gets 122 RBIs, bats 339, and gets 320 total bases. Only had 84 runs scored. So he excelled in the home runs, RBI, batting average, and total bases. Good year. 1930. I'm looking at here. They reached the World Series, the Cubs, but got beat. 1931, he bats 282. He does average for the year, 8 homers. He went from 37 homers all the way down to 8. He's not consistent. Before 1930, he had one season where he had 24 homers. But other than that, he's not a slugger. 236 career home runs, 20 years. 1932, 271 average. 1933, 276. 1934, 299 average. 1935, interesting year. 116 games, so he misses about, 40, 50 games roughly, 40 to 50 games. He does bat 344. Well, that's a good year, but he's not playing the full year. 1936, 307 average. 1937, 110 games, 354 average. So he hits 300 6 times. He gets a high of 354, but it's only in 110 games. He misses, 44 games. 1938, 274 average. 1939, 278 average. 1940, 266 average. And then in 1941, 64 games, bats 300. Question: is Gabby Hartnett deserve the Baseball Hall of Fame? He had that one really good year, but out of 20 years, you need more than one. You need 5 to 10 really solid good years. He caught 1,800 games, roughly. He ended up with 1,912 hits in 20 years. You know what that's an average of? If you had 100 hits for 20 years, that's 2,000 hits. So his average in hits for a season is about 100. That doesn't get it done for me. I like guys who are averaging 150, 180, and then getting the 200 hit mark at least a couple times in their career if you want to be considered for the Baseball Hall of Fame. Do I think Gabby Hartnett deserves the Baseball Hall of Fame? No. Sorry, Gabby. Your 297 career batting average for a catcher, respectable, but not good enough for me. You need 300 or better. And let's see, 1,912 hits in 20 years. Doesn't get it done for me. He didn't score 1,000 runs. He did get 1,179 RBIs in 20 years. You play 20 years, you need 1,500 RBIs for me. Baseball Hall of Fame worthy. So I'll say this is another guy that got into the Baseball Hall of Fame because of the era, 1920s and 30s. Sorry, Gabby. If you had a son, would you name him Gabby? Gabby. I looked up to see what his real name was. It doesn't say on Baseball Reference. I don't name my son Gabby. Hey, Gab. That's just me. All right, we're done with Gabby Hartnett. Another guy where the baseball writers just looked at him and said, hey, he had that really good year, 1930, where he hit 37 homers. But the rest of the time, 10 homers, 15 homers, 20 homers. He only had one out of 20 years, 100 RBI seasons. Can you get into the Baseball Hall of Fame just by having 100 RBI season and having no 100 runs scored seasons and having 6 300 batting average seasons, 300 total base season? Can you get into the Baseball Hall of Fame today with that? No way. All right, we're done with Gabby Hartnett. Who's next? What I'm doing is Baseball Almanac Hall of Fame book. I'm going through it alphabetically. If the guy has in this book, if he has a 300 or better career batting average, I've already covered him. He's on my YouTube channel. If you're interested in a guy and he has a 300 or better career batting average, type it in. you'll see how I talked on that guy. The guys I'm looking at now have averages below 300. So after Gabby Hartnett, who's next? Ricky Henderson. Get ready, Ricky. I got a lot to say about you. Talk to you later. I'm out.